And do you see Margaret though? Margaret stands up. Like Margaret she doesn't know what to do, but she's not like scared. She's almost ready.
No, she got a little gangster. I ain't taking her crap. And how about Mr. Louis, who's supposed to be Mr. Peace and Harmony? And this is what he wants to be with? Like, come on, everybody really get your heads into this. He's Mr. Peace and Harmony. Meanwhile, his girlfriend's throwing shit, stomping around, acting like an animal.
We have some, do we want to even talk about what we learned about the reunion?
No, I think that I'm going to investigate this a little more. There's something that someone sent me on my DM about
because we have reunion dirt.
I know, but I think that we'll have time next week. I'd like to investigate this and make sure that it's his company, and we'll name the state and I'll name whatever. I need a day or two to investigate, so I'll be ready by next week to
one of the lawsuits
to make this announcement, because Louis is getting sued left and right, and this is a big lawsuit, and supposedly the feds are involved. So before I make that announcement, I'm going to dig deep and find out how true this is, and then this might make page 6 again, because this is not good.
You know what's really sad? When they show these scenes, like this is the note that I made. Now you've jogged my memory. Here I go again. But like when they show Teresa moving out, and listen, I am not a believer of coddling children. Like my parents divorced, like just this is life, guys. So I'm not saying Teresa shouldn't be selling this house or any of that. Like just this is it. But when they show, and I'm sure now millions of parents are going to tell me I'm crazy, whatever, but I don't have children. So, but when they showed them packing and they showed like Nona and then the octopus with her father, Teresa lost her father, lost her mother, went to jail, which is not something most people.
And her father-in-law died on their property of a heart attack. So the father-in-law died of a heart attack on her property. She lost her mother. She lost her father and went to jail. Like, you got to be kidding.
And by choice, that's brutal. Right. And by choice, because you absolutely despise his wife. By choice, you don't have a brother anymore. By choice, because your brother would be there. He would be there for you. So, I mean, Teresa, if you put all that in there, she is just lost. She is lost. And that's not said with criticism. She's lost. Like I've lost a parent. You have had a lot of loss.
I've lost my mother, my father.
She is lost. And it's just, this man just saw it. He just saw it in her.
I know
this is the archetype that these people prey on, period.
1000%. Period. David, you've nailed it. It's what it is.
It's not like he said, let me go after, Margaret Joseph's a strong woman, or forget it. Right. Let's get Margaret out of it because she's my friend. You can throw in Carolyn Manzo. Right. But like, you take these other single people.
No, it would never happen.
He knew what he was doing. And it's, when they show these scenes, it just makes you realize like, man, she is just lost. Like no parents, no family. I mean, you sent your Kathy away, who's your family. You sent Rosie away. You sent away your brother. I mean, she hates. She has no relationship to Melissa in the real world. They hate each other.
Zero.
So for everyone who's not sure, like how they hate each other off camera.
Listen, it's all about the money. It's about the show.
Right.
One little tidbit.
But that's where Teresa, shame on you, because like your brother is making $1.5 million from his wife. Like, it's not your money. Who cares?
No.
Let the fucking NBC Universal give it to your nieces and nephews. What do you care? You should be thrilled that there's so much money to go around for this whole group of your family.
I agree. And she got Kathy she got Kathy off the show. So that took money out of Kathy's kids' mouths.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I heard that the reunion was so ugly that Gorga storms off the stage. He storms off. And Andy makes Teresa go chasing after him. That's the only tidbit I got so far. I might have more for you next week, but I heard it was ugly, like really bad. Bad.
Joe Gorga is really over it. He is
over it. Yeah, listen, it's an ugly situation.
Andy made Teresa run after Gorga.
Run after him.
We can't lose this guy. Like he's part of the show.
I guess something must have happened that Andy felt Teresa needed to go get him. So I don't know. We'll see. But even when Dolores was on not the after show, the regular Andy's show, Watch What Happens, he says to her, it was bad. like, and she said, I'm still not over it. He goes, it was really bad. And he goes, I couldn't get a word in edgewise. I couldn't come any, like he said it was bad. So it's going to be an ugly reunion.
Well, something must have happened for Joe Gorga to, I mean, and then I guess what, Andy was worried like Joe's going to leave the show. You got
Well, I just think Andy might have felt bad. I think it was more he felt bad and said, Teresa, you're going to go get your brother. I don't think he felt like Joe's leaving the show for good. Whatever happened, I think he felt bad and told Teresa go get him. Didn't tell Melissa to go get him, told Teresa to go get him.
Oh, and by the way, like, I mean, if it's any mystery, they're going to, what is it, April? So this is going to end like late April. The show will be over. Yeah. I have tea. They're going to start filming like June. So it's not gonna be like Salt Lake, Beverly Hills the next week, but it ain't gonna be weeks. It's gonna be like 2 weeks later.
Right.
And they're gonna, and listen, if it's any surprise, I mean, they're all coming
back. They'll all come back.
Well, minus one person.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna have Tracy. My sources have told me.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, I don't think anyone should be shocked, but Tracy is going to be gone. That is what I can share. And I can share that they're all coming back. And I can share that here we go again. They didn't learn from Tracy and they didn't learn last season from Michelle Pace. They're looking. They are looking. They are looking.
Yes, they are. It's very hard to
why are they looking? Why?
I don't know, but it's very hard to mesh with this crew. All these other franchises, it's easy they get all these new people in. Very hard to bring somebody new into New Jersey. I've been saying that. Very hard.
They're not going to find someone. I mean, they tried with Michelle. They tried. Who is going to?
No,
Dolores
no
has put forward a lot of friends that get rejected.
Doesn't work. And Teresa has no friends. So
she doesn't. So, I mean, I just think like, just call it. Just keep them.
You got enough. They're good. You got enough people.
And let me tell you, people do not. The general temperature out there is people do not want the friend of to be Giudice. No.
I know that.
They are not happy.
I know that. I heard that, but Teresa says no one else. So tell everyone that, look at their girl, the tree huggers. Look at your girl. She got nobody. What does that say about her? What does that say about her, girls, guys out there? You know, keep holding on, but
well, the thing is, like, if you brought Gia in as a friend of, it's not Kathy, it's not Rosie. Like, it really is an unfair slant now. Like, this person will never go. I mean, and that's not against Teresa. It'd be the same as like if Margaret. And you could say that about any friend, but apparently not, because they all turn on each other once they get fucking fame. So
yes, they do.
Again, if I were on the show, Margaret, Dolores, whichever one you are, like, I know some of, like, if Jackie has a real friend from high school, college, birth, I would never. You
can't do it.
Let me tell you something. I don't care if that is your best friend for 4, and I'm keeping. I know something in the real world. I will not say it, but I know a situation in the real world that someone's real friend, and this is a pretty recent situation. Someone said, I'm not even saying it's from the Jersey.